everyone, and welcome back to the Top Vloggers. As always, I am High and Mighty Joe, hanging out with the lovely wife. Now, we have brought you back to Louisville again. Now, the history of Louisville spans hundreds of years, with thousands of years of human habitation. However, that is not what we are talking about today. The area's geography and location on the Ohio River has attracted people from the earliest times. But we are here to talk about the Louisville Gardens, which is a multi-purpose 6,000-seat arena in Louisville, Kentucky that opened in 1905 as the Jefferson County Armory. It has celebrated its 100th anniversary with a family-friendly New Year's Eve celebration that was located right there, and it was added to the National Registry of Historical Places in 1980. We're almost there, and the vlog will continue. Well, we finally made it back to the historical Louisville Gardens, and as I said earlier, this building first opened in 1905 as an actual armory, and it was complete with drill halls and the ammunition for the local branch of the state militia and everything. This building has definitely witnessed more of the 20th century than most buildings. It has seen a lot of things. It's seen some of the greatest wrestling events and professional wrestling history. It's hosted the likes of Martin Luther King Jr. and Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley, and just some of the great, and of course some of the greatest wrestling events that that have ever been seen have been filmed and held right here in the Louisville Gardens. Now, when this building was an armory, it also had a swimming pool, a rifle range, and other recreational areas. The Louisville community used the building as a gathering place right from the very beginning. After 1945, the building itself became home to the University of Louisville basketball, and later, at various points, both the Kentucky Colonels and the Kentucky Wildcats. So definitely the building has seen its fair share of history. In 1963, the building was converted into the Louisville Convention Center, where many famous individuals would eventually host events in Louisville. However, the Kentucky International Convention Center was built in 1975, and the building was renamed yet again to what it is today, the Louisville Gardens, which is currently owned by Metro Louisville. It was used to house victims of Hurricane Katrina in 2004, and it is currently used as a warehouse. We're not exactly sure what they're going to do with the building after that, or if they're just going to continue using it as a warehouse, but as of right now, that is exactly what they're doing. They're using it as a warehouse. Now, as I said before, the Gardens has played host to many events, from baseball to basketball to professional wrestling, and that is definitely what has brought us here today. I remember In Your House 6, where I saw one of the matches that would definitely lead me to become a professional wrestler for 17 years. It was the match between Shawn Michaels and, of course, the late Owen Hart. Possibly one of the greatest wrestling matches I may have ever seen. Of course, that is also the night that it went, and as a younger child, you're a middle-aged child, you're seeing these wrestlers and these guys that you've seen on TV. I thought the Undertaker looked like he was 8-9 foot tall. It was a great time, and to see him cost Diesel the championship and allow Bret Hart to retain it was definitely something I'll never forget. And And there were other great wrestlers there that night. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Hunter Hearst Helmsley was on the card. I believe even the late Leon White, the great Vader, made an appearance on the card. I don't believe he wrestled on the card, but I do believe he made an appearance. I know he was there at the very beginning and cut a promo. Him and Jim Cornette. That was the very first time I ever got to see Jim Cornette live as well. And of course, Jim Cornette being from right here in Louisville. Jim Cornette, he definitely got his start probably right here in the Louisville Gardens, you know what I mean? Passing out flyers and taking pictures and things like that. Definitely, I'm sure that he has seen his fair share of good wrestling moments here in the Louisville Gardens. So, we're going to go ahead and see if we can take a closer look. Now, early on, when I started doing the research for the Louisville Gardens vlog here that I'm showing you, I found a picture, and I want to show it to you now. Now, when this place was established in 1905, this is what it looked like, and this is what it looks like now. Now, Mark James and Jim Cornette wrote a book called Tuesday Nights at the Gardens, which is all about the Memphis wrestling scene that was basically right here. A lot of them. We're going to go ahead and show you the inside. As you see the stairs and the Gardens logo on the inside. Definitely looks like it could use a little bit of TLC. And like I said, the last event that I know that was held here, I believe, there was a concert in like 2007. Maybe that's a little bit better shot for you guys of the inside. Like I said, I personally was not at that show, but I do. Right there is, of course, where your posters would go to show you the upcoming shows or the show that's going to be there that week. There's another inside shot of place where you see the guardrail. And of course, deep inside there, of course, is the actual Louisville Gardens where, like I said, it would host the likes of Jerry the King Lawler and Classy Freddie Blassie and Mae Young and Strangler Lewis, and I mean the list literally goes on and on of great talent that they would have had right here in the Louisville Gardens. So, just a little bit more on the inside. Like I said, it definitely needs a little tender love and care. Right now, they're just using it as storage for the most part. So, that's... there have been people who say they want to buy it, they want to bid on it, and everything. But as of the last time that I could find anything, it was owned by Metro Louisville. And like I said, right now they're just using it as a storage. But a facility that would house some of the greatest wrestling shows that I'd ever seen, and like I said, definitely where Memphis wrestling got a lot of its start. Definitely, as you can see, the building right there is kind of falling apart. Needs a little fixing up, and that's for sure. Do a little fix up. Definitely, if they put a little bit of money into this building, it could turn into something again from what it once was. It seems, of course, I'm just going from what I see, but it seems like the foundation of the building is in good shape. I hear that they use the top part as offices and storage as well. So, again, thank you so much for coming on this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you can always stay up to date with all of the things that we are doing and all of the videos that we are bringing to you. We are also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram as well. Don't forget to, you can also, if you like what we do, you can join our Patreon at www.patreon.com/thetopvlogers. And as always, top vloggers.